podcast. I am one of your hosts, Cayden, and I'm joined by...
Mac. I'm not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here. We're supposed to have our other host, Harry, but he is currently unavailable. So
I guess I don't need to do that explanation of that I'm dropping out of screen free. I'm not being in the episodes anymore, but I'm here again.
Here he is. Mac is back. And today we're going to be starting it off talking about what we've watched recently and then go into a main review of a film later, and you'll find that out later in the episode. So what have you watched recently, Mac?
I literally watched The Creator last night.
Oh, I really like The Creator.
I thought it was better than any sci-fi I've watched recently, apart from June. Nothing beats June.
I'm yet to see June.
It's really good. It's on Netflix right now.
I know they're also showing it at the cinema in 2 weeks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'd go.
In IMAX, so I'm going to go.
Yeah. I really enjoyed The Creator. The world building was amazing. The detail, each character felt like they were alive in a way, like they were in a world that was lived in, compared to Star Wars, where we just jump around characters we already know.
Yeah, I suppose I've heard the world building is a big thing from June, and all I've heard is some people really like it. Like I've talked to people and they're like, yeah, it's really good. It's like the best sci-fi thing ever. And the other people are like, I just can't get behind it because it's too much world building. I'm hoping that's why I've left it. I wanted to watch the first one and then the second one quite close together.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
I really feel like because it's had such a long gap, it does make the want for another episode even higher.
Yeah.
So it's bringing up that suspense, and I don't feel like if you watch one and then the other, you'll have as much suspense. Because when the film ended, that was me going, I'm going to wait for a year. Turns out 2 years to watch the next episode, and I cannot wait.
Yeah. I suppose I wish I was part of the original hype train because I wanted to watch it when it came out, but I just didn't get around to it. My girlfriend saw it. She's not a big fan, but she's not a big sci-fi fan, so it's not much to go off.
Probably about 80% of the films I watch are sci-fi.
Yeah, I do like a good sci-fi, and that's why I quite like The Creator, because it's a new original sci-fi. And yeah, I don't know if we're getting into spoilers, but should we get into spoilers about The Creator or not?
There's a spoiler warning in the intro, so they've been warned.
They've been warned. Click off now if you don't want spoilers for a film that came out like 5 months ago.
I watched it yesterday.
I really liked that they made the Americans the bad guys.
Oh, I love that fact.
Yeah.
I think in my review on Letterboxd, the platform that all of us use, please sponsor us.
Yeah.
I wrote it's the Gulf War, sci-fi Gulf War. AI Gulf War, which is probably a bit insensitive, but I'm pretty sure that's what this guy was going for. He even used clips of real incidents, which was a problem when the trailer first came out. But still, I think that kind of works well with showing you what these people are going through. And it was very good to show this life as if it was a horrible possibility, even though people were lovely there. I did find the story incredibly lacking because it was just a repeating story the entire time, and the guy really was getting on my nerves. I'm glad he changed towards the end to be more giving up. Well, not giving up, but like helping this kid instead of, this kid knows where my wife is. Quickly, go. Which shouldn't be what that episode was like.
Yeah, I definitely feel the character development for him came in very much at the end. But no, I liked his relationship with the kid.
Kid was an amazing actor.
Yeah.
I was very happy with how the kid acted. I mean, I don't like what I've been watching, but my mum keeps watching it. EastEnders is on all the time, and it drives me mad. Actually, it's kind of funny sitting there and watching it in the background. I'll be away on my computer, and then in the background there's the worst acting you can ever see, especially the kids. So it was good to see a really emotional scene with a kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen a lot in media.
Yeah, I say it definitely sort of got me towards the end. I didn't cry, but it struck an emotional chord at the end. When the kid goes back down to earth.
Do you know what I watched directly after watching The Creator?
Wow.
I watched Last of Us.
Oh yeah,
and that's a heartstring tug kind of thing. That was not great.
Have you seen the whole series?
No, I watched the first episode.
Okay. I actually,
I've never even played the game.
Yeah, because I played the game. I'm not. I don't care. I've already played the story.
I'm regretting very quickly not playing the game. The first episode played, and my dad's just going, oh, "That's in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way better in the game. Oh, that's emotional in the game." And I'm going, I should probably have done that. I should play the game.
Is very good. I remember when they announced the series, I was like, I'm going to quickly play the game. The game's amazing. I never watched the first episode of the Last of Us series because I thought, I know what happens. But the first episode of the series sort of starts before the start of the game.
Yeah.
The last sort of like 15 minutes of the episode is the start of the game.
Long episode.
Yeah, it's well. I mean, I've never seen it, but yeah, really good. I literally just last night bought The Last of Us 2 remastered for PS5.
I was sat on like CD keys and that, and debating whether I should buy it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because there's the whole thing. Some people, my friend, he's a big Last of Us guy, and he just really dislikes The Last of Us 2. But I honestly. Obviously, I know this is a film podcast, it's a bit of a rant, but The Last of Us 2, mechanically, is the best game I've ever played.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I took your space for a couple minutes. Don't worry about it. Before I go, then, I want to say that back on the creator, I found it's just Rogue One. The whole film was Rogue One. About 5 times on loop.
Oh, yeah, because the whole thing, it was on all the posters. Gareth Edwards, like the director of Rogue One.
Yeah.
And I watched the film, I was like,
yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. The ending, I was like, done it again.
He doesn't like people surviving.
No.
He wants them all to die.
Yeah.
Anyway, Harry, you can have your space back now.
Thanks, Matt. So, Harry, our other host, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Harry. I'm the other host of Screen 3 with Mr. Cayden here.
Yep.
We're going to be discussing some films.
As per Harry, aka HG Productions.
Oh.
What have you watched recently?
Oh, most recent thing I watched was the Back to the Futures.
Ooh.
Yeah, very solid films. I really like the first one.
I'm yet to see the Back to the Future films.
Very good. They are really, really good. I think you've just insulted Matt there. Yeah, 1's really good. 2 is not as good, but it's still enjoyable. And I'm about to see 3, so should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. But
Very
some people
nice.
say 3's not good. But try before you deny.
Yeah.
What about you? What have you watched, Cayden?
Recently, what have I watched? Let me pull up my Letterboxd.
Go follow Cayden on Letterboxd.
Yeah, follow me, guys.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us, Letterboxd.
Please sponsor us.
Recently, not super easy. A couple of weeks ago, I watched Godzilla -1.
The new Godzilla film. What was
very
that
good.
like?
Very good. I'm not going to spoil it because
So relieved.
it had a bit of a limited release, so not everyone's got around to seeing it. But very currently it's on nothing. I watched it in the cinema.
Cinemas only, Mac.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
So yeah, if you can check it out when it comes on release, check it out. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd.
Ooh.
Very good film. I think one of my friends said it very well. It works even without Godzilla.
Yeah.
The characters are so good. And I'm not a huge Godzilla guy. It's the first Godzilla film I've ever seen. Probably will be the last one, unless they make a sequel.
First and last.
Yeah.
It's very rare for you to give a film 5 stars, Cayden, so that must have been
Exactly.
a
And
brilliant film.
the whole film is... the whole film's in Japanese, so, if you can get past
a
that...
bit like Parasite then.
Yeah, although that's in Korean. But yeah, same...
I haven't seen Parasite, but I just know.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the best films, you just have to stick the subtitles on and just enjoy.
Like
Because
All Quiet on the Western Front, the new one.
yeah,
It's better to watch it in German with English subtitles than English because they say things and it's like, oh my God, that's not good. Like a German guy saying like, oh my God, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Not like that, but...
and the dub never lines up.
Oh no, especially I remember watching Squid Game and I stupidly put it on English dub and it was just ugh. And then I watched it with subtitles, which was a lot better, I must say.
I actually really enjoyed Squid Game. I watched it all in Korean.
Did I hear you're not a big fan, Mac? Squid Game.
No, I enjoyed Squid Game. I did the exact same thing as you. I also didn't. I watched the first part of it only
In English dub.
in English dub and then swapped halfway for subtitles.
Yeah, that's literally what I did.
I also
About
didn't watch the
episode
first
4.
episode.
Oh, Mac,
I
that's
joined
like the
in.
whole, like, the most important thing of a TV show.
Yeah,
The opening episode.
I skipped an episode because my dad was already watching it. I just walked in and started watching the episodes with him, and that
You
was
know
it.
what? That's good. That's good, Mac. The important thing is you've watched. So, Mr. Cayden.
The sarcastic pause.
No, the long pause.
Sorry, guys, I'm not eating Skittles.
No,
The tropical
Cayden's
version.
just thought he'd step away from the microphone just to take a breather after
Yeah.
that intense conversation. Okay,
Yeah, editor Skittle.
Mac deserves it for all his hard work.
Squid Game season 2 coming soon, guys.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not.
looking forward to it.
I'm not. I really enjoyed the first season of Squid Game. Could have easily just left it there, but they've seen how much money it made, and they're gonna make a sequel.
And it won like loads of awards. Like the main guy won an Emmy, didn't he?
Yeah, but does it need a sequel?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I feel like a lot of films are good as they are, and sometimes, especially with things like Star Wars and Indiana Jones, they ruin it with sequel. But, not necessarily Indiana Jones. I love all the Indiana Jones, even 4. I hate to say that, but I really enjoyed it. I've just insulted back there. But yeah, it's not bad, but it's it's not the best thing.
Yeah, I do hate a cash grab, an unnecessary cash grab. Speaking of which, Aquaman 2, I'm not going to watch it.
Can't be asked.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one. I know it made a lot of money, but I just don't care.
There's something about DC films. I just find them off-putting.
Yeah, especially DCEU recently. Aquaman 2 is the last one, so James Gunn's DC should be interesting. I'm
I
excited.
really
for it.
like. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I've heard the Suicide Squad's really good.
the 2021 version.
That's the one that kind of flopped, even though it shouldn't have.
Yeah, I watched that. I think I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was way better than the first one.
Yeah,
the 2016 version.
I also think the new Joker was good. The 2019 one.
Yeah, Joker 2 Folie à Deux.
Oh,
That's going to be good.
I'm a bit skeptical about that because the first one was good with De Niro and Joaquin Phoenix, but I don't know about the second one with Lady Gaga in it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's.
I can't imagine having bad romance with an Oscar winner, but
I've seen some set photos of her as Harley Quinn, and it looks interesting. Although I didn't think it needed a sequel,
No.
but I'm gonna watch it anyway. And it's a musical, which is
Oh.
not my thing, but I will.
I'm
watch
not
it.
really. I mean, I hate to say it, I kind of like musicals. I really like La La Land, and I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but is The Dark Knight DC?
The Dark Knight is DC, is a DC character, but it's not in the DC
The universe.
extended universe.
I was gonna say if that was in the DC universe, that'd be my favorite. I love The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I know James Gunn has been talking about, if Robert Pattinson's Batman is in his new DC universe, and I
Yeah.
don't know if anything's confirmed yet. But we'll have to see with the Batman 2, which comes out 2025.
I heard you're a big fan of the Batman, Cayden.
Oh, the Batman, yeah, it's in my top 4 on Letterboxd.
Ooh.
I watched it twice in 1 week when it came out in the cinema. It was amazing. It was one of my favorite films ever.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it when it came out, and it was really good. But trouble is, I can't remember much of it, so I gave it 4.5. I mean, if I watch it again, I'm sure it will be, better. But the Batman was really good. The Joker was good. Dark Knight's good.
It seems as though all the good DC films are the ones that aren't connected to an extended universe, like when they try to copy Marvel.
Yeah.
All the best ones are just their own individual thing.
Like the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, like what Nolan did, which is what I think they should sort of go back to.
Yeah. I think they should bring back the old, indie superhero films. What was the other one? I can't remember. Maybe the only other one was Joker, like focused solely on one character.
Yeah,
That was good.
I am really looking forward to what is it called? I'm really looking forward to James Gunn's Superman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really loud. That sounds brilliant. James Gunn is so good with the Guardians.
Oh yeah, and I don't know. I feel like he can do Superman really well because I enjoyed Henry Cavill's one, but I'm interested to see
How he's going to take the character.
how he's going to do it. I feel like he's going to be a much more joyful film than how Man of Steel was. And I have one request. Obviously, James Gunn, if you're watching this, I have one request.
Oh, listen up, James Gunn.
Yeah, James Gunn. I actually forgot the name of the song that I want him to put in it. So if you guys carry on talking, I will find the song.
Right. Well, Cayden does that. I've also been Max taken over.
Right, okay, I'm back again. I want to say that James Gunn should not use any popular characters.
How so, Mac?
If you remember with the MCU, very specifically, they started with Iron Man, which isn't as popular as, I don't know, the main ones. Like the Avengers. You could have easily started with the Avengers, but it wouldn't have been as good. Test with the really characters. Iron Man's not shit, but I mean, it's like the worst ones. I got to censor that now. I'm an idiot.
What? Sorry, Mac. A little bit off topic. What do you think of 2 and 3, second and third?
2 was okay, wasn't that great, but 3 was the worst. Why did we have lava people?
At least you're honest.
And did you find the song yet? All right, back to you.
Back to Cayden. Thanks, Mac.
All right. James Gunn, I have one request if you're watching this or listening, sorry. I want you to include the song Starman by David Bowie because I feel like that fits Superman perfectly. His Superman, I feel like that would fit perfectly.
I don't know why. I thought that song was in the Guardians of the Galaxy. It just seems that kind of song that they would use when they're
it's
flying.
definitely his sort of vibe. But yeah, put that in the film. Or otherwise, I won't watch.
Yeah. Don't mess with Cayden. I've seen him angry, and you're not going to like him when he's angry.
Yeah, I'll give you a 1 star like I did to Wally.
Ooh, you should see Cayden's review of Wall-E. He just insulted the entire including me and Mac.
I don't know why everyone's so angry. I watched the film when I was 5 years old.
Yeah, and that's the last time you reviewed it.
Yeah.
When you were 5.
I don't feel like I need to watch it again because it was just that bad. Eve, bottom 3 characters of all time.
When I first read that review, I burst out laughing, even though I love Wall-E.
I think Wally needs to be taken off any streaming platform it's on.
Oh, Cayden, no, you've done it now. You're off the podcast. Oh, dear.
Do you have any controversial film opinions, Harry?
I do.
After that, he's cancelled. He's no longer allowed in these episodes. Wall-E's a great film. It's like my only favourite Pixar film, so screw you.
Well, I've got a couple of controversial opinions. Can I swear on this, Mac? I hate The Great Gatsby. I've never seen a film that I hate so much. I didn't like a single part of that film except one bit, which is the bit where Gatsby's introduced. Like, no, you don't see his face until he's like, "My friend, I'm Gatsby," and then the rest is just so bad. The editing is terrible, and people have given it 5 stars. It's like the worst film to grace cinema.
The only Great Gatsby sort of media I've consumed is the Family Guy parody.
Yeah, that was a million times better than the awfulness that Baz Luhrmann did. Honestly, loads of my friends like it. I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah,
Like, that and Moana, I hate. Those are the only 2 films I've given a 2.
I'm not a huge fan of Moana. I've seen it
Terrible.
a couple of times.
Most forgettable film ever.
Kind of mid.
Fucking, what do I say except you welcome my arse?
You know what is a better film than Wally?
Go on.
Turning Red.
No, shut up. Shut
a
up is
film.
bottom 3 films in fiction.
I enjoyed Turning Red. That was a good film.
Oh my god, you've insulted me and Matt Cayden. Turning Red is like Pixar have given up, honestly.
Turning Red is they're re-releasing it in cinema actually
For God's sake, get it out.
Because it came out during COVID. They're re-releasing Soul, Luca, and Turning Red.
Now Soul, I want to watch. That looks good.
Yeah, I've actually not seen Soul or Luca, so
It looks good.
We'll probably watch all 3.
I know Jamie Foxx is in Soul. I really like him in Django and Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Those are 2 of my favourites. I really like them.
Jamie Foxx. I think I've only ever seen him in like Spider-Man.
Electro.
Yeah.
He was in the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah.
Speaking of Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge, Cayden.
Hacksaw Ridge. Good film. One of my top 4.
Oh, I love that film. I watched it really late, like a couple of nights ago, and it was just so good.
Good film.
Really good. I don't think it's... See, when you compare it to other war films, it's really good, but when you've got so many other good ones, you're just like, oh, where can I put it on that list?
Yeah. That's the problem. I rarely watch war films. I've seen half of Fury and Hacksaw Ridge, and that's it.
Fury's good. I like Fury. I really like Vietnam War films, like Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
They're all really good. But yeah, I'd like to see some more. I mean, All Quiet on the Western Front was really good. That was like the latest war film we've got, unless I'm missing something.
I imagine so, yeah. I can't really think of any new ones.
No, I don't think anything else came out this year, except Oppenheimer, but that's not really like...
Yeah, that's like the other side of the war, isn't it?
what's the word? making of the weapons and stuff.
Oppenheimer, I thought, was the best film of 2023.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I think
Best film.
my top 3 goes Oppenheimer, Across the Spider-Verse,
Yep.
Godzilla -1.
Yeah. Mine would probably be the same, except I would probably replace -1 with Guardians 3. I really like Guardians 3.
Solid pick.
I really liked, I know not many people liked it because it was really long, but I really like Killers of the Flower Moon by Martin Scorsese. Because even though he's like, I don't know how old he is, but he's still making like banging films. Like ever since like Goodfellas and stuff, he's producing bangers.
Yeah. I don't know. Killers of the Flower Moon, I felt like it did drag on a bit.
Definitely. I thought it was going to end at like 5 points, but every time it kept going on, I was like, okay, more to add. Not bad, not bad. I would have given it 5 if it wasn't so long.
Yeah. I think if we're talking about the Oscars, maybe we could do an episode about the Oscars that week.
I think we should do. I mean, the nominees are coming out tomorrow, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah. So we can do one about that then.
That'd be good.
The Killers of the Flower Moon is on Apple TV. So if you guys want to go to sleep for 3.5 hours, check it out. But yeah, the Oscars.
Cayden, man.
Just a quick little thing about the Oscars before we finish up. I wanted to say best leading actress. I think could easily go to either Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon or Emma Stone in Poor Things. One of the two.
I really want. I don't know why. I think Emma Stone's won for La La Land before, but I don't know. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I really hope Emma Stone wins, but for the male Oscar, I really, really hope Cillian Murphy wins. He's never got a nomination before, and he's been so good at that.
I think Cillian Murphy will win.
He won the Golden Globe, didn't he?
Yeah.
Best actor.
I'm trying to think what else has come out this year that all warrants an Oscar. I think
Barbie,
yeah. I don't think Ryan Gosling will win though. I
really hope I'm Just Ken wins Best Original Song.
Best Supporting will be Robert Downey Jr. for real.
And Robert De Niro. Killers of the Flower Moon. What else?
I forgot about Robert De Niro. The creator, yeah.
Maybe the creator will be nominated for like Best Special Effects or something, or visual effects.
One thing I want to add, Oppenheimer wasn't put down for one of the 20 films for Best Visual Effects.
What?
But the Marvels was. So
how in the name of what? How? Because it was all practical effects, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, it's still visual.
Exactly. Visual, but practical. That makes sense. Like it was done practically, but it's visually
If they put,
I think I've just messed up.
If they put computer-generated visual effects, I'd be like, fine. But I'm not happy about that.
Absolutely. I really, really hope Oppenheimer wins Best Picture.
I think Oppenheimer will. It won't sweep, but it'll do Everything Everywhere. I think it win at least like 5 or 6.
I loved Everything Everywhere. That was one of the films where I'm like, okay, I felt every single emotion. That's going on my favourites. I think I watched that in November last year. I was really late watching it.
Yeah.
So all my friends were like, oh my God, you haven't seen Thingamabob? Yeah.
I think the one I'm most interested in, it's always the Oscar I'm most interested in every year, is sound design and soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I think
a score.
Score.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I really liked Ludwig Göransson is such a good composer.
Mandalorian.
Right? He did Mandalorian. He worked on Black Panther, and
he did Black Panther.
Yeah, and he worked on Oppenheimer as well. Yeah, and Oppenheimer is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
I think it's really up there with either Indiana Jones or I really like the soundtrack for Return of the King.
Yeah,
by I don't know what his name was. He's Australian. Howard Shore. That was really good, and I think it might do a Return of the King sweep the floor.
Yeah,
with the Oscars.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I really hope it does. Oppenheimer was just peak.
Yeah. Right. I think we should leave it there for the Oscar talk because I think we should do a full episode once the nominees are announced.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting.
We can do like an entire Oscar predictions video.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be good.
It'll be interesting when we finish and I get them all right.
Yeah. Cayden is the psychic of the Oscars.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll tally up once the Oscars are over.
For real.
For real.
Before we wrap up, I have one question.
Yeah.
What are my top 3 most enjoyed media of the year?
Oppenheimer, John Wick 4, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Cayden?
I did just see you, Mac. I did you just
We
see you
just
pull
saw
it
it.
up. Yeah. It is Oppenheimer, John Wick, and something that I haven't seen, but it's got a red poster.
Was I right?
I mean, Cayden's closer. He flipping saw it anyway. The answer is Oppenheimer, John Wick 4,
Guardians?
Pluto.
Oh, what is Pluto? I
It was an anime that was on Netflix.
I saw your review for that, Mac.
Yeah.
I saw you really
It's
enjoyed
really
it.
good. Really good.
4.5. That's the highest rated thing I've seen Mac give.
I'm a harsh reviewer.
How many films have you given a 5?
I don't know. Give me one sec.
It's going to be a big reveal.
12.
12?
12.
Out of how many?
Out of 341 films.
12?
Have a 5.
12 perfect films?
12 films.
Oh, Mac, I've given like 50, 65.
I'm harsh.
I guess me and my brother are just really like,
I didn't
kind
even give
people.
the creator 5 stars.
and you really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed that.
And
but
I saw you gave Everything Everywhere a 4.5, Mac, not like the extra half a star.
it was close.
Very
it went
close.
on for too long. Was my reason for why.
No, that's understandable. Because is it like you didn't know where it was going to end? Yeah, that's
You
fair.
guys are talking about my favourite film of all time.
It is so good. My favourites, and yours, and my brother's, and Jonas's. Top film,
Yeah.
2022.
And thank you guys for watching.
Listening.
A fantastic episode. Yeah, listening, watching. If you guys, look through the window, you can see us recording. Harry, would you like to shout yourself out?
Yeah, go check out HG Productions on YouTube. I haven't posted in months, but I got a new video coming. Follow me on Letterboxd. I'm Harry G76. I've got the most basic top 4, but I rate films a lot. Yeah, what about you, Cayden? Shout out to anyone.
Well, I thought I probably should shout out the podcast first. We're on all platforms. We're on YouTube at Press Red Media and all podcast providers. Personally, my favorite is Spotify because it's just easy to use. I don't like having loads of different.
Oh, and go check out Mac's channel. He's an absolute legend.
Yeah, go
Has
check
a
out
really
Mac's
good channel. I watch his videos far too often.
Yeah,
And Cayden's.
about every 6 months because that's when he uploads.
Especially the scooter video.
But yeah, go check out my channel. I believe it's called Kdat. I'm Kdat on everything. Kdat7.
Yep.
CAYDAT. Just stick a 7 at the end if it doesn't pop up. But yeah,
Yep.
Mac, do you want to shout yourself out?
Yeah, I'm at It's Mac Blah on pretty much every platform. I don't use social media that often, but I am on YouTube quite a bit. It's my obsessed platform, I guess. And yeah, I do upload every 6 months or so. So thanks for that reminder.
But,
it takes me time.
Mac's videos, they it's more quality over quantity because the videos he makes are very good. Especially his scooter one. Go check it out. Still good.